Hey guys, welcome to another episode of The Rachel Cruze Show. Well, the holiday of love is upon us, Valentine's Day. You know, people just have mixed feelings about this day because sometimes you feel like you do gotta spend some money to go and take your significant other, you guys out to like a good dinner. Depends on what city you live in and what's happening with COVID and all of that. But like, it just feels like you gotta spend money, a lot of money on Valentine's Day, when of course, that is not the case. So my team and I got together and asked people in my Facebook community for ideas about a cheap date night. So in this video, we're gonna talk about 33 really specific free or super cheap date night ideas. I can't wait. All right, ready? Here we go. Write poems for each other. This could be really sweet or hilarious. Get $4 wine at Aldi and do a taste test. And so here's a great thing. You could like drink the wine and then write the poems. It'd be even better. Look through each other's old school yearbooks. Hilarious. Look up local open houses and take tours of beautiful homes for fun. Okay, I love this. Number one, I grew up doing this. I swear, on Sundays, we would drive around to random neighborhoods. There'd be open houses and we would go parade through them and like look at everyone's furniture and how they decorated and rooms and all of it. I don't know why I did it. I don't know why. But Winston has the same kind of bug. He loves walking through houses. So we always have fun doing that. Volunteer at an animal shelter. Haley from my Facebook community said, dig through your local $5 movie bin at Walmart. And when the person says stop, you gotta pick the movie that you have in your hand, pull it up, and that's what you guys watch that night. And then you can do the same thing going down the aisle with snacks or candy. And you go down and someone says stop, and whatever is on your hand, you gotta buy it. So fun. Go to the library and pick up books for each other, but make a rule that you have to read each other's choice. Try to cook a new dish or dessert with one of you blindfolded. I've seen this on social media, it's really funny. So one has to like coach the other person that's blindfolded on how to make it, take pictures, have fun with it. Make playlists for each other and just drive around. Maybe make it more fun by creating playlists of your favorite songs from high school and just relive the glory days. Take a trolley or a train ride. Order a karaoke microphone from Amazon. Really inexpensive, they're like 25 bucks, but it's hours of entertainment. Take my money quiz to learn each other's money tendencies. I'll put a link in the description. You can host your own baking competition and have friends be the judges. And so maybe you just do this via social and people comment on your social media of like who they think, which dessert is like the most beautiful and who wins. Heather from my Facebook community said, have a themed date night. So you can pick a movie and build a fun menu around that movie and cook it together. So for example, think Forrest Gump. You can make shrimp and eat boxes of chocolates. This would be really fun. You could do like a family-friendly version and all your kids enjoy it. I was gonna say family-friendly version, but I watched Forrest Gump as a young child. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Dave and Sharon Ramsey were not strict on movies for some reason. So yeah, Forrest Gump. Watched it as a young child, I did. Okay. If you're married or engaged, both of you write out what you want your retirement to look like. So this could be really funny. It could be really inspiring, all of it, but it's great. And then the bonus to this is it actually can motivate you to get out of debt and start saving for retirement. You can also go and find an arcade in your town and go and play a bunch of games all day. Who doesn't love that? Do a puzzle fireside. You could try a new workout class together. Really sad for once and I did that, but we could. Go for a hike and have a picnic. Go bowling and put something on the line for the winner. The prize could be free or silly or just really cheap. You could do a progressive dinner around town. You could do this really inexpensively, but go to one place for an appetizer, one for the entree, one for dessert. Or maybe if you do have a couple of friends nearby, you could do it at each other's houses. Be fun. Also, if you're married, I would say take an hour and do your will together. You know, I know someone on my team and they have a crazy story about the will that his family member left behind. He actually left a scavenger hunt for the whole family to go on. So literally spanning the country from coast to coast. And there was inheritance in the form of cash, jewelry, a car, several homes. I mean, just insane. So like they left clue after clue. It's just crazy. So creating a plan for what happens when you're gone doesn't have to be boring or sad. It can be really interesting. Get that Aldi wine in your system and create that will. But really, when you make your will, get creative and decide together where you want your resources to go, to leave a legacy after you're gone. And I really recommend using Mama Bear legal forms because they're affordable, so easy, and you can do it all conveniently online. Just go to mamabearlegalforms.com and you can use my promo code Rachel. Next, you can learn to play an instrument by taking free virtual guitar lessons or maybe by watching YouTube. Could be interesting. Come up with a budget price point, then get creative on your date night, full of your favorites. So all of your favorite foods, your favorite activities, favorite movie, favorite music, everything. You can dress up really fancy and go and eat on the dollar menu. You can rent or borrow a gaming system and play your favorite childhood video games. You could have a wine and cheese night at home. I can link my video with Cheese Gal so you can learn to make the ultimate cheese board on a budget. Look for a drive-in movie theater in your area. You could play the no power night, meaning you pretend that the power's out and you turn out all the lights. You gotta light candles, you gotta turn off your phone, and you can just play games or card games or whatever, but it's all dark except the candles. Pretty funny. A chopped cooking competition. So every person grabs 3, 4, or 5 ingredients from the refrigerator or pantry and see who makes the best dish. Write and perform stand-up comedy for each other. Ice skating, so cheap, so romantic. It's like every Hallmark movie. Classic, the ice skating. Michelle from my Facebook community said, go to your local thrift shop and give each other $10 to spend on an outfit. And you can go as crazy or fun as you want, and then just go somewhere really inexpensive for dinner with the outfits on. You can even have different names and accents, just make it fun. All right, you guys, see, you can have a fun date night, and it doesn't have to be expensive. No. You can do some free, really inexpensive options out there. And don't forget to get some of all the resources that I mentioned in the description so that you can take control of your money and create a date night you love.